Good morning, it's Matt and welcome to today's RC Coffee Chat. Now I'm sat here with a cuppa, I'm going to have a slurp. And today's episode, we've got some of the upcoming videos on the channel and a couple of other topics. Oh, and a discussion about this weekend's flying. Wow, in short, if you've not seen the videos. In fact, if you have not seen this episode yet, just hit pause right now and go and find it on the channel. It's called Flying at Dawn. What a morning. And what a morning it is. Or it was. It was just unfriggin' believable. Just hit pause right now and go watch that video. I'll put a little link to it in the top right hand corner. Absolutely amazeballs. Absolutely fantastic morning. So, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, coming on to today's topics, we have a collection of topics. The first one is that there's lots of videos waiting to go out. That's Zach Speed onboard footage. I didn't actually put any proper images at the beginning, so I've got to re-render that one. That'll be fun. And I do have a raft of more videos or episodes on the way. I did decipher what the 24 was on the bottom of my notes, which was actually some mail which I've not opened up yet, which is pretty bad, isn't it? And I have 24 mini reviews which I would like to do. So products which I've purchased over the last month or so. I'm going to break them out and do mini reviews on them. And the reason for that is so that you have a library of products which, if you're considering to buy, you will get my honest answers and any little in-depth tips on those products themselves. It may be something as simple as comparing one prop nut or prop wrench compared to another one, for example. It could be something more like an FPV camera or a video transmitter, which I bought one in, and it's because it was recommended, but actually it's huge. So yeah, it's just finding out the details on individual products and what my honest thoughts are on those. And remember, all these products I've bought out of my own pocket, so they will be honest reviews on them. Next up, the DW Rainbow version 2 wing arrived with me. That's an episode which has been recorded. I've not published it yet. If you want the short answer, no. It's not worth the effort of buying the second one, because for the couple of quid more you could buy some of your own carbon fibre and also work out where your control horns should go as well, which is, you'll find out in the episode for that one what the difference is. Checking the pre-orders today is that they have the mini Mobius on there. Now don't rush off and buy that from Banggood just yet, because I've got two tabs up here at the top. Where you can find it for cheaper, in short. Scrolling back up, no new orders on the Skywalker Eve 2000. And do we have... No orders on the Parrot Disco. Only 6 days and 21 hours for someone to make their investment in a Parrot Disco FPV flying wing. In the Rag the Nuts Off group, lots and lots of videos getting chucked out here. There was Dave out there with his mini Talon Dawn Raid. Was very, very cool. That one's kind of funny. If you've not joined the Facebook group, the link to that's in the video description for you. Changing topic, the Mobius Mini comes with two different lenses, A and B. Now you'll notice £53.11 compared to Banggood, which is £53.47, and you have to wait. If you buy it from eBay, from this specific seller, who, by the way, Andrew, one of the guys which I fly with, rates them really, really highly, is that it'll be with you in about the same amount of time, and they've got it in stock with them right now. By the way, give you a heads up, the battery lifetime is only about 30 minutes on this little thing. But it is only something like 28 grams, super, super light. And also the Mobius 2 is available from that company as well for a couple of quid too. So if Mobius cameras are your thing, then yeah, Mobius 2 is out, and also the Mobius Mini is out as well. I'll put links to both of these in the video description for you. To be honest, I never really got on with the Mobius. I much prefer the Runcam. The only negative which I can give you about the Runcam 2 is the audio quality is diabolical on it, whereas the Mobius apparently is ridiculously bad, ridiculously good, so good that it will swamp itself unless you've got it on your hat or something like that. So yeah, two very different cameras. Well, sorry, two very similar cameras. They both have good points, but personally, I do prefer the Runcam 2. Now, I did want to pause just for a few moments just to chat about my Phantom flying wing. I finally got this one out and did some FPV with her, and oh wow, just absolutely wow. I trimmed her all in. Well, I thought I trimmed her all in on line of sight before. And a big hat tip to Dave. Thank you for your help spotting that I probably should needed to have incorporated my trim values into her. She does lose a little bit of height, so I need to lose a little bit of the lead, which I've got on the battery packs, which I'm using. So that, and I'll put a tiny one click of up trim in it as well, and then get that incorporated in the Vector. Absolutely brilliant. Flew for ages. Oh, I do have a slight issue, is that I think it recorded me using 3,800 milliamperes on a 5,000 pack, and when I brought the pack, both times when I brought the packs down, is that they were both sub 20%. I think one was 16%, one was 17%. So I definitely do need to go and change the settings for the Vector. Also with the Vector, I can't help but thinking that is actually an expensive flight control unit. Maybe I should get this out and start using it in other models. So today I'm going to go and see what wiring looms I've got available to me. And the reason for that is that I could easily put it in another model. I say easily, it's quite a big chunk, isn't it? Probably won't go in the Hornet. I'm sat here looking at the Hornet FPV flying wing in front of me. Probably won't fit in there particularly easily, but maybe another model, and then we can muck around with the Skygates. Yeah, that would be super cool. But yeah, overall, the Phantom, I'm so glad that Dave suggested, Matty, bringing your Phantom up with you. And we did do some following on where Dave was following me and I was following Dave. In fact, if I see up here in recent photos, see if I can show you this. Oh yeah, look. That's a video of me with the Mini Skywalker. Dave, because I was just such a easy target, Dave would go swoosh up underneath me, the tow rag. What else have we got on here? Yeah, let me get this one there a second. Yeah, that's Dave following me in his Mini Talon. So that's my Phantom flying wing. And just look at her. She is just so beautiful in the air. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, that was some fantastic shots. So Dave, thank you for posting those. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. There she is as well. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's me, and there's Dave there. Dave with his video receiver, and there's me. That was in the morning. Look at the sunshine out in the background. Crazy. And Dave also had his Excalibur up there as well. That was absolutely fantastic. So anyway, my point being is that I do need to do some work on my Phantom. I am really glad that I got her up and got her out and got her trimmed in and had a decent FPV flight with her. She does fly pretty far, and also, to be frankly honest, I was flying very, very high in the sky, which, yeah, no apologies. And when you see the video footage, I'm up really quite high, and yeah, I like flying high with that one, to be honest. Yeah, why would you not? Just enjoy the view while you're up there. It's so stable with the Vector in it. It's ridiculously stable. It's nothing like, well, the model which is like a quarter of the size, which is my Hornet FPV wing. That one is soon to start chasing through some gates at ground level. My Phantom is obviously a very different model. Although it's a flying wing, its purpose is very, very different, which is to get some decent FPV flights in. And I've got all the DVR footage. I've got the Runcam footage, not for the second flight, because somebody didn't turn on the Runcam and I was already in the air, and I thought, screw it, I'll just use the DVR footage if I post it on YouTube at a later date. So anyway, that was my weekend. It was absolutely stunning. If there's one video which you haven't seen yet on my channel, it's this one, Flying at Dawn. You must go and see that one. It was just epic. the mist. It was so beautiful out there that morning. I had to stop in the car and just take in the scenery there. It was just unbelievably fantastic. Oh, and I'll put links to the mini Mobiuses in the video description for you. They are very, very cool according to Andrew, but frankly speaking, Mobius is not really for me. I much prefer the Runcam 2 personally. So that's it for me. Best question for you before I go. Did you go flying on the weekend? If you did, what did you rag the nuts off? You can let me know in the comment section underneath this video. And as always, thank you for joining me for a cuppa this morning. I'm going to need to drink mine before it goes cold. And do let me know what you've been flying. And you can do that in the comments section. So as always, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this episode. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheerios!